Am I audible?
Yes.
Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. Santosh Shanitai, please resume.
आझरस्वमेधां तृण
Ajaharasvamedhamstri
गङ्गायां भूरि दक्षिणां
Gangayam Bhuri Dakshinam
शारद्वतं गुरुं कृत्वा
Saradvatam Gurum Kritva
देवा यत्राक्षिगोचर
Deva Yatra Gochara. Priti Rupini. Divyarupa.
आचरस्वमेधां स्त्रीणाम्
Ajaharasvamedhamstri
गङ्गायां भूरि दक्षिणाम्
Gangayam Bhuri Dakshinam
सारद्वतां गुरुं कृत्वा
Saradvatam Gurum Kritva
देवा यत्राक्षिगोचरा
Deva Yatrakshi Gochara. You're not traveling. Narottam.
Aja Hastara Megham Trin.
Ajahara Swamedam Strim.
Ganga Yambhuri Dakshinan.
Ganga Yamburi Dakshinan.
Saradvatam Gurum Kritva.
Saradvatam Kritva.
Deva Yatrakshi Gochara.
Deva Yatra Yatrakshi Gochara. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Synonyms: Ajahara, performed.
Ajahara.
Performed.
Ashwamedhan, halt sacrifices.
Aswamedham, all sacrifices.
Treen, three.
Train, three.
Gangayam, the bank of the Ganges.
Ganga, the Ganges.
Puri, sufficiently.
Sufficiently.
Dakshinan, rewards. Saradvatam, Antakripacharya. Gurum, spiritual master.
Guru, spiritual
master.
Kritva, having selected. Deva, the demigods.
Deva, the demigod.
Yatra, wherein.
Yatra,
Akshi, eyes.
Akshi, eyes.
Gochara, within the purview.
Gochara.
within the purview.
Translation: Maharaja Parikshit,
Maharaja Parikshit,
after having selected Kripacharya for guidance,
After having selected guidance,
as his spiritual master,
as
as
spiritual
master,
performed 3 halt sacrifices
performed 3 hours sacrifices
on the banks of the Ganges.
on the bank of the Ganges.
These were executed with sufficient rewards for the tenants.
These were executed with sufficient reward for the tenants.
And at these sacrifices, even the common man could see demigods.
Even the common man could see the demigod.
Purport.
It appears from this verse that interplanetary travel by the denizens of higher planets is easy. In many statements in Bhagavatam, we have observed that the demigods from heaven used to visit the earth to attend sacrifices performed by influential kings and emperors. Herein also we find that during the time of the whole sacrifice, scroll up.
Ceremony
of Maharaja Parikshit, the demigods from other planets were visible even to the common man due to the sacrificial ceremony. The demigods are not generally visible to common man as the Lord is not visible, but as the Lord by his causeless mercy descends to be visible to the common man. Similarly, the demigods also become visible to the common man by their own grace. Although celestial beings are not visible to the naked eyes of the inhabitants of this earth, it was due to the influence of Maharaja Parikshit that the demigods also agreed to be visible. The kings used to spend lavishingly during such sacrifices as a crowd distributes rains. A cloud is nothing but another form of water, or in other words, the water of the earth transformed into clouds. Similarly, the charity made by the kings in such sacrifices was but another form of the taxes collected from the citizens. But as the rains fall down very lavishly and appear to be more than necessary, the charity made by such kings also seems to be more than what the citizens needs. Satisfied citizens will never organize agitation against the king, and thus there was no need in changing the monarchical state. Even for a king like Maharaja Parishit, there was a need of a spiritual master for guidance. Without such guidance, one cannot make progress in spiritual life. The spiritual master must be bona fide, and one who wants to have self-realization must approach and take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master to achieve real success.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chaksharunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karadi Vachalam Pangun Langai Tegiri Matkripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Denatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sorry. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimathe Jayapatha Swamin Etena Mine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Prathaine Gaurakatha Dhamathaya Nagara Grama Tarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavade Paschatya Satarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudanam. Hari Om Tat Sat. So, very beautiful words, and did these sacrifices even the common man could see demigods. Now people say that why we don't see the demigods. So the answer is given by Srila Prabhupada here. Where is your sacrifice? Where is the whole sacrifice? The demigods, they are not so cheap. Just like the king or the president, does he come anywhere who is a cheap common man? No. Where the kings or the demigods or a great sage like Narad Muni will come, that place also must be worth coming. So there were interplanetary system. Just like Arjuna, he went to the heavenly planet. Similarly, in such sacrifices, if it was arranged by great kings like Maharaja Parikshit and others, Maharaja Yudhishthira, then the demigods invited, they would come. Not only they would come, but all common men could see them. Therefore, it is said here, Yatrakshi Gochara, Deva Yatrakshi Gochara. Deva Yatrakshi Gochara. So, we are very much proud of seeing everything. But we should wait for being qualified to see. Not that whimsically, I want to see. Oh God, please come before me. I want to see God. No. God is there. Just suitable for your seeing power. God is very kind, of course. So here, he is present in the temple, and you go on seeing, then you will realizing that, oh, he is God. So God or demigod, everyone can be Akshigochara, within the purview of your vision, provided you are qualified. That's the process. But these fools, they would say, can you show me God? But what power you have got to see? First of all, gain that qualification. Then you will see God. God is everywhere. Andantarasta paramanu chayantarastam. Even he is within the atom. Therefore, one who is not competent to see God, he is advised to see God in different way. In the Bhagavad Gita, just like Krishna says, Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhashmi shashi surya yohu. So, my dear Kaunteya, Arjuna, I am the taste of the water. So, you try to see God there in the taste of water. You see, now at the present moment, we have got many senses. You want to see God with the eyes? So, begin with your tongue. Sevan mukhe jikhvado swayam yeva spuratyada. So, this is also another sense. Just like if there is nice foodstuff. If I say, let me see how it tastes. Let me see means you are already seeing. What do you want? No, I want to touch in the tongue. That is, let me see. Not by the eyes. If there is good sweet meat, halwa, then let me see means let me taste. So first of all, taste God. It is within your reach of the sensual perception. But try to practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. You have to practice. Then seven mukhehi jikhvado swayam yeva spuratyada. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Sri Rupa Goswami is telling. And you will realize God will reveal to you himself when you become submitted, devoted to God by tasting the prasadam. You will see God personally. He will talk with you. That is possible. That's the beauty of our parampara. Srila Prabhupada has established under the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That in this very same life, when you are present in the very same body, you can see God face to face. You can see Krishna face to face. And you can converse with him. But at the present moment, we want to see God, but we don't acknowledge that we are not qualified. That's our problem. How can we see? If I cannot see even an ordinary president, by my whims, I want to see the president or the such and such big officer. You cannot see unless you are qualified. So how you can see God? That's not possible. You have to qualify yourself. Then you will see God. Akshigochara. Akshigochara means just we are seeing. You are seeing me, I am seeing you. Similarly, you will see the demigods or God, provided you are qualified. So, Maharaja Parikshit, he was so exalted personality, king, that by his invitation, the demigods would come and public could see them. That was possible. That is stated here in this verse. He was so, exalted king that he could invite. And the kings also were invited. Just like Maharaja Yudhishthira went, that was interplanetary exchange. When Arjuna went to, heavenly planets, you cannot go by the Sputniks to the heavenly planet. The moon planet is also one of the heavenly planets only. Or the other planets, of course, they are all heavenly planets. Urdhvam gacchanti sattvastha in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 14th chapter, verse 18, we see. When you are competent, fit for going there, then you can go there. That is stated in Bhagavad Gita already. Yanti deva vrita devan pitrun yanti pitravrata uteja yanti. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 25. You can go, but you must be qualified. Pitra vrata, deva vrata. Similarly, you can go to Krishna also if you are Krishna vrata. Madhyaji nam piyanti mam. What to speak of going to other planets here? If one is qualified, if one is pure devotee, Krishna says he also comes to me. So this exchange of going and coming is not difficult, provided a person is qualified. Not a cat and dog can go. That's not possible. So another important point is Ajahara Swamedham Streen, 3 times streen. 3 times. The Ashwamedha Yajna is so expensive that the king of heaven, Indra, he executed the Ashwamedha Yajna 7 times. So Maharaja Prithu was also going to complete 7 times. So there was some competition. Indra would not allow him to complete 7 times. Otherwise, he would become equal with him. So amongst the kings, not only in this planet, but in other planets also, the Ashwamedha Yajna was performed by very, very powerful rich kings, not ordinary kings. It's a very expensive job because it is stated, Huri Dakshinan, and vast amount of money required for distribution in charity. Then you can perform Ashwamedha Yajna. Similarly, there is Gomedha Yajna. Ashwamedha Yajna was to send the halls with flag that such and such king is the emperor of the whole world. So if some king in some state, he doesn't agree that he is emperor, he will capture the halls. I don't agree. I don't accept. Then there will be fight, war. You have to accept. In this way, there will be sacrifice. So Maharaja Parikshit, he was the emperor of the whole world. Not just India. This planet, entire planet was under his rule. So he performed 3 times. Now that means 3 times he challenged. If there is any dispute, any objection of my becoming emperor, so this is called Ashwamedha Yajna. If you have got any objection, then I will make you obliged to accept me. Otherwise, if you accept, that's all right. You remain in your state. Give me tax. This is the process. So this is very expensive job. Formerly, one king performed this Ashwamedha Yajna and Bhuri Dakshinan. He gave in Dakshina, means in charity, just like you give Dakshina to your spiritual master upon initiation. Similarly, here also it is said that Saradvatham Gurum Kritva. Everything must be executed under the guidance of a guru. Very, very important. Without guru, nothing is successful. You see. Saradvatham Gurum Kritva. This is very important. So, not whimsically, oh, I have got my own idea, I have got my own God, I can do whatever I like. No, this is simply waste of time. Yas Shastra Vidim Utsrujya Vartate Kama Karta. Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, anyone who does not follow the instruction of the Shastra, how things should be done, Shastra Vidim Utrusja, Vartate Kamakarata, does things whimsically, Na Sukam Savapnoti, he will never get happiness. Yet Shastra Vidim Utrusja, Vartate Kamakarata, Na Sukam. So everything should be done according to Shastra, Guru Sadhu Shastra. That is the basis by which you make your decisions, whether it's personal life or in anywhere, in any sphere of life, in any perspective. So, and the Shastra should be guided by Acharya Guru. So, Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. Sadhu means a devotee, senior devotees, any devotee is Sadhu. So, Acharya means one who knows what is there in the Shastra, like our Guru Maharaj. He practices in his life and teaches the people. He is called Acharya. Acharya is not a whimsical thing. He must know. Therefore, Parikshit Maharaj appointed Acharya. Saradvatham Gurum Kritva. So he is the brother of Dronacharya, who? This Kripacharya. So he is appointed as a spiritual master by Parikshit Maharaj for himself. Dronacharya, he was also Acharya, but he was military Acharya, Varnashrama Dharma Acharya, not a spiritual master. And here he was Acharya for Vedic rituals Acharya. Who? Kripacharya. Tad Vijnanartham sa Guru meva bigachet Gurum Kritva. In order to do things very rightly, you must appoint. Just like if you're going to the court to file some suit, do it very nicely. You have to appoint a very good lawyer. Similarly, these Vedic principles, the Vedic rituals, they should be performed under the direction of Acharya or Guru, not whimsically. So therefore, this kind of sacrifices are forbidden in this age of Kali. So that was discussed between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chandkasi, 4,500 years after Kali Yuga started, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advented with the Harinam. So at that time, Chandkasi was the Mohammedan magistrate of Nadia district. So he, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he challenged the Qazi, Mohammedan, that what is your religion? That you eat your father and mother? This was the challenge by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because they're killing cows and eating. No, cow is mother, bull is father, because bull is used to, plow the field to grow grains. And this cow is giving milk. She's mother. There are 7 mothers in the Shastra. Cow is one amongst them. So this was the challenge by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the Muhammadan Qazi. Now, what is that? Father and mother. Mother, your cow is your mother. You drink milk of cow, and the bull is your father, because without bull, without the cow and bull being united, there is no milk. So how is that you are eating your father and mother? It is a great challenge by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And actually those who are meat eater, beef eater, they are killing their father and mother and become implicated in sinful life. Therefore, we say no meat eating. One of the 4 regulative principles is no meat eating. If you become implicated in sinful life, how you can be happy? There must be natural punishment, right? Just like if you infect some disease, nature must punish you. You must suffer from the disease. You cannot get out. It's not possible. Karanam gunasangasya. Bhagavad Gita is there for everything. Why there are so many varieties of life? Why not one class of men, all President Nixon? Why not? Why there is hum in the Bhaure street? Why in different countries, when Srila Prabhupada has traveled across US and all other places? So Prabhupada was witnessing, and he was asking why there are arrangement of first class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class men, or animals, or trees. Everything is there. Why? That is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Karanam gunasangasya. As you have infected yourself with a particular type of modes of nature, you will get a body. That's all. If you have infected to get the body of a dog, you must be infected. People who are keeping dog, that means he is being infected by the germs of dog. Next life, he will become a dog. He is infected. What he will think at the time of death? If he has got a beloved dog, he will think of that particular dog. So that is a problem. So you will think about, suppose if he's a very rich person and he's having a dog, and at the time of death, he will think about the wealth for the dog. That means at the time of death, you see, at the time of death, he is thinking of his beloved dog. So he must be a dog. So all his wealth goes to the dog, and he goes to become a dog. That's all. And the dog becomes his owner. So this science is unknown to the rascals and fools of today's Kali Yuga. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 8 here. At the time of death, your position of the mind will create the next body. Be very careful. This is the science. This is the science. Nobody can change. So if you create your position of the mind, Krishna conscious, then you will get a body like Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha. This is also said in the Brahma Samhita by Sri Brahmaji, our Prathama Acharya in our Parampara. He says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sadachid Ananda Vigraha. This is Krishna consciousness movement. Why you shall love dog and cats? Love God, Krishna, and you get the next body like a Krishna, like Narad Muni, Sadachid Ananda Vigraha. Anadi Adi Govinda Sharva Karana Karana. This is Krishna consciousness movement. How to think of Krishna at the time of death? Then your life is successful. So that is a practice given in ISKCON through Guru Acharya Parampara. You have to accept a spiritual master bona fide, and under his instruction, practice this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, 16 rounds every day. And then practice 4 regulative principles. So gradually you will become Krishna conscious. So that has to be practiced. Sada tadbhava bhavitah. Bhagavad Gita says, if you always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That means you remember Krishna always. So there is chance. 99% chance that at the time of your death, you will think of Krishna and your life is successful. Very simple method. Make always your mind absorbed in Krishna. Naturally, at the time of death, you will think of Krishna. Madhya chinopi majanti mam. That is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so kaunteya. Such person, Krishna conscious person who knows Krishna, if you think of Krishna, naturally you know of Krishna. You know of Krishna. Krishna is within your heart. So if you think of Krishna, then gradually you become Krishnaized. Krishna conscious, just like you put the iron rod in the fire. Gradually it becomes fire red hot. It won't look like iron, it would look like fire red hot. Warmer, then red hot. Then when it is red hot, it will act as a fire, not as iron. You must understand that. Like that, this Krishna consciousness movement, by practicing under bona fide spiritual master, will become Krishnaized. And whenever you touch that red hot iron, you think it will be cold like iron? No, it will burn immediately. It will act as fire. It will not act as iron. Similarly, if you think of Krishna, the same example, touching fire. So Krishna will purify you. Shrinuvatam Sakata Krishna Punya Sravana Kirtana. Just like you are being purified by hearing about Krishna daily. Otherwise, why you are, coming into the Bhagavatam class, regular Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, we say in the beginning, right? We have no money to bribe you to come here in the classes. You are feeling, becoming Krishna consciousness, becoming Krishnaized. Therefore, you are in the class. So this is a process established by Srila Prabhupada, established by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Narad Muni, Bhakti Viti, simple process. You simply be engaged in Krishna consciousness, hear about Krishna, glorify Krishna, chant the holy name of Krishna, Sevan Mukehi Jigvado. So you can see Krishna through your tongue first, and then gradually through eyes. So here we have come to see that netro milanam, the eye opening of the Lord, prana pratishtha. So the deities, the initially made of some metal, the vigraha, because we cannot see God, so they made up of some metal, and then they are established here according to Guru Sadhu Shastra by the bona fide personality like Guru Maharaj. What happens is prana pratishtha, the Lord will come and reside in that, and netro milanam, they will open the eyes and see everyone. So in this way you can see God and the God can see you, because God is so kind that they have come in the form that we can see him. This is a beauty of God, because otherwise we are not qualified. No, we have not made ourselves qualified to see God. So we should see God in all the senses. Sevan Mukehi Jikvado. You have to start with your tongue by chanting Hare Krishna, and then by eating prasadam, and by reading and hearing and speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. These are all the three simple process. You simply be engaged in Krishna conscious. Then you become Krishnaized, purified. And as soon as you become purified, you understand Krishna, Sevan Mukehi Jikvado Swayam. You understand Swayam, automatically Krishna becomes revealed to you. So just like something is covered, you try to move the covering, discover. You see the goal. Similarly, you discover Krishna by the process of Bhakti Yoga, by your constant endeavor to become Krishna conscious. Krishna will reveal to you, yes, you are so anxious to see me. Here I am. Here I am. Yes, you will see Krishna face to face in this very same body, in this very same life. So how this is possible? Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santas sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintyam gunaswarupam govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So by thinking of Krishna, naturally you become attached. Just like the materialist, they're always thinking of women and money. So they become attached to women and money, the materialist. So similarly, if you think of Krishna, you become attached to Krishna. This is not a difficult job. So, Ashramedham Ghavalambham Sanyasam Phalapaitrikam. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it said. This was explained by, why Ashwamedha Yajna is forbidden in this age of Kali. In this age of Kali, no sacrifice is possible. There is no money. There is no guru. Guru means who can conduct the sacrifices. First of all, there is no means. Even one can conduct, there is no means. It requires huge amount of money. Here it is said that Bhuri Dakshinan. So you can see Gangayam Bhuri Dakshina. You see? So that is a Bhuri means unlimited amount. Bhuri means very great. So there is no money. Neither there is expert Brahmana also who can conduct such sacrifices, because they must chant the Vedic mantra so perfectly that even a horse or a cow is put into the fire, he will come out with a new life. That is the test. That is the test. So, the Chand Kasi I was telling about, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chand Kasi, Muslim magistrate Chand Kasi, he also challenged Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu challenged you eat your mother and father, the cow and bull, meat eaters. So he also challenged Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what is this religion? You are eating your father and mother directly. Not that he was talking with the magistrate. He should be a little respectful, of course. No. In spiritual matter, everything spoken flatly, no compromise. Just like we say, you are not a Krishna conscious person, then you are a rascal. That's all. That is true. You may be the president. That doesn't matter. But because you are not Krishna conscious, you are a rascal. That's all. There is no compromise on the statement. Oh, here is a big man, how he is speaking. We see everywhere. So many scientists come, I say, you rascal, you are a demon. Srila Prabhupada used to say. He directly said to the scientists, big scientists come to see, he came to see Srila Prabhupada. He straight away told them, you are rascal, you are a demon. So Srila Prabhupada said that. And they tolerated. And Srila Prabhupada has proved that he is a rascal. He proved, Srila Prabhupada proved that he is a demon. Then he tolerated. Oh yes, we have got sufficient strength to prove, any materialistic man to prove that he's a rascal. That is possible. Srila Prabhupada has given us enough literature. Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita alone is enough and nothing else you need to look at. Vidhi Mahendra this check. Kithayate, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, if one is practically a devotee of Lord, he does not care even personalities like Vidhi. Vidhi means Lord Brahma. Vidhi, Mehandra, this Kithayate. Kithayate means such great personalities are taken by perfect devotee as ordinary insect. As ordinary insect has no value similarly anymore. Anyone, however great he may be in this material world, if he is not God conscious, he is no better than the insect. Because it has no value. Narad Muni says to Srila Vyasadeva, he may be performing all kind of sacrifices, but if devotional service is not done, if his activities is not pleasing the senses of Lord Krishna, samsiddhir haritoshanam, then there is no value of his being whatever he is and his activities whatever it is. It has no value. He is like an insect. So because he doesn't know that he is going to become a dog next life, he loved a dog very much and he bequeathed his all property to the dog. But he is going to become himself a dog. Therefore, he is a rascal. What is his intelligence? He got some money. There are many instances. In US, you can see. They bequeath the whole wealth to the dog, So, how much rascaldom is that? And if you go that, give us some money for advancing Krishna consciousness, constructing temple, propagating Srila Prabhupada's book and his content. No, we are not interested in religion. I'm interested in dog. So how much rascal they are, you see. Just imagine. So everyone is a rascal. Everyone is a rascal, including us. But Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy that we are coming out from the rascaldom life of so-called civilized life into truly civilized citizenship. Becoming a devotee. How we so boldly say that everyone is rascal? Because Krishna says. We are Krishnaist. We have to follow. Just like a small child follows the talking of his father and mother, so similarly we learn from Krishna. Krishna is telling, namam dushkriti no muda prapadyante nara adhama mayaya apahirtanyana ashurin babam ashrita. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 15, Bhakti Shastri should know this. Krishna says that, so we have learned from Krishna, so we test it. What is the test? Namam prapadyanti. He doesn't surrender to Krishna. So such a person, what he is? Now Dushkritina, he is sinful. Meritorious sinful. That when merit is applied for sinful activities, you can do it very nicely than the ordinary man. A scientist discovered some method of stealing, how to break the treasury of the bank. So that does not mean because he is doing scientifically stealing, that does not mean he is not a thief, right? He's a thief only. How you can say, oh, he has done it very scientifically. The law will say you are a rascal, you are a thief, you must be punished. That's all. So the so-called educated scientists, philosophers, what are they doing? They are simply doing mischief. Therefore, they are dushkritina. Dushkritina means dushkritina, muda. Muda means rascal, ass. Because nobody knows what is the aim of life. They are exactly like the ass. He does not know what is his interest. Unnecessarily is carrying 3 tons of clothes of the washerman. Therefore, he is called ass. His gain is a little morsel of grass. He can get grass anywhere freely. Still, he is thinking, I am obliged to this washerman because he is supplying me grass. Therefore, I must have 3 tons of cloth on my back. This is ass. Okay, he has no interest. Not a single cloth belongs to him, and he's carrying 3 tons of cloth. Therefore, the ass. Ass means one who does not know his interest, and he works unnecessarily and wastes his time. So everyone in this material world, he doesn't know what is the aim of life. Unnecessarily, he is making plans. This plan, that plan, this plan, that plan, and all plan is being frustrated by the laws of nature. Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Every plan will fail. And those who are plan-making persons, they're all rascals. They don't know what kind of plan should be made. The plan should be made that everyone should be God conscious. Then every plan will be successful. Sorry. Otherwise, everything will fail. The end result is frustration, Prabhupada says. So these sacrifices are forbidden in this age of Kali Yuga, because there is no expert Brahmana who can conduct the sacrifices. Neither people have got any means. Now, so far, Bhuri Dakshinan. So there was one king, he performed this sacrifice, and by the grace of Lord Shiva, he got the information of a golden mountain. So golden mountain, he collected enough gold from that mountain, and in the sacrifice, he made everything made of gold. Everything. So he distributed utensils, that is the system. That to the Brahmana who attends the sacrifice, they are given money, utensils, cloth, bedding, because Brahmanas, they don't care for material possession at all. Because Brahmanas, they are simply engaged in Brahman consciousness, Brahmajnana Titi Brahmana, God consciousness. Therefore, it is a duty of the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas to give them in charity so many things, so that they may not feel any want of material necessities. They don't beg actually. So this king, he arranged for distributing to the Brahmana so many golden utensils that when they were given to the Brahmana, each and every Brahmana, some of them thought, what is the use of such load? This is Brahmana, you know. So after coming out from the sacrificial arena, they threw away that whatever they got in charity. They give it in charity in turn to others, you know. Throw. Who will carry such a load here? Come on. Just see. This is Brahmana. A big load of gold, they neglected, simply they threw it away. I don't want it. This king has given. All right, take, but I will throw it away. So this is Brahmana. Yes, he doesn't care for all these things. Brahmanas, another, yajna yajana, dhana pratigraha. He accepts charity, huge quantity, and next moment he spends or throw it away. That's all. Again, poor man. That is Brahmana. Again, collect money, spend it for Krishna consciousness. That is Brahmana. That is Brahmana. So, Bhuri Dakshinan. In very long years ago, this was done actually. So, when Maharaja Yudhishthira was in need of money for performing this Ashwamedha sacrifice, so he asked his brothers, his assistants, now we have spent all our money in this battle of Kurukshetra. You know the expenditure of battle. So, I require money. So, where is the money? So when Krishna saw that Arjuna and Maharaja Yudhishthira is very much perplexed to secure some money, so he asked his friend Arjuna, you can go there near Himalaya. There is huge stock of gold utensils. And formally they threw it away, the Brahmanas. You can go and collect, bring it. So Krishna knows. So immediately Arjuna went and he collected all the thrown utensils of gold, and enough money was collected. Therefore, Arjuna's another name is Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means who has conquered securing wealth. Dhana means wealth, Dhananjaya. So this is sacrifice. This is sacrifice, but it is not possible, Ashwamedham, Gavalambam. In this particular Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling to Kazi, this is forbidden. Here, at the present moment, the yajna is Sankirtana yajna, yang Sankirtana yajna, yajna Sankirtana prayair yajantihi sumedasha. Here at the present moment, this yajna is recommended. This is recommended in the Shastra, not manufactured. You know, in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, we can see Krishna Varnam Tvisa Krishnam Sango Pangastra Pashadam Yajnai Sankirtana Prayair Yajantihi Sumedasha. This is the process of yajna in this age. What is that? Now, Krishna Varnam Tvisa Krishnam, the God's incarnation. That is incarnation, not a manufactured incarnation. There must be reference to the Shastra. So, what is the incarnation? Avatara. In this Kali Yuga, the incarnation is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Kali Yuga Avatara. It is stated in the Shastra, Krishna Varnam. Krishna Varnayati. He is simply chanting Krishna, although he is Krishna himself. Krishna Varnam is Akrishnam. Therefore, he has hidden himself. His bodily color is no more Krishna, but golden form. He has hidden himself. Channa Avatar. He has hidden himself in the golden color and not X. And he is Krishna only. And he's chanting the name of Krishna. That is also stated. Krishna has got 4 colors. Shuklo Raktas Tatha Pita Idanim Krishna Tham Gatha. Everything is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. When Gargamuni made the horoscope of Krishna 5,000 years ago, that this child had 3 other colors. Shuklo Raktas Tatha Pita. He had his color, red color and white color, and yellow color. Now in black and then yellow color in the future. So now he has assumed the black color now. That means 5,000 years ago. So Klo Raktas Tatha Pita Idanim Krishna Tham Gatha. So therefore his name was Krishna. So Krishna is another color, Pita. Pita Varna Gaura. That is Lord Chaitanya. Therefore Tvisha Krishna. Bodily complexion not like Krishna. Such Krishna, chanting Krishna, Krishna Varnam Tvisa Akrishnam, Sangopangastra Parshadam, followed by many devotees, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at least followed by Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu, like that. So this is a description of the incarnation of God in Kali Yuga given in the Shastra, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Channavatara, Prachannavatara. There is another avatara, Kalki, in the end of Kali. So Krishna Varnam Tvisa Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam. To such God, the method is to sacrifice. The sacrificing method is not halt sacrifice. Okay, this is going to be Yajna Sankirtana Prayai Yajantihi Sumedasha. Sumedasha, Meda means brain substance, intelligence, those who have got good brain substance. Such person worship this Lord by the Yajna Sankirtana Prayai. So how to worship Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu? By performing Sankirtana Yajna. So that we are doing here in ISKCON all over the world. Here is Krishna Varnam Tvisa Krishnam, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. Therefore our first obeisances is to them. Then Krishna. This is the process of Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much. And we will resume our next Bhagavatam class tomorrow morning sharp at 7:30 a.m. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verse 4 will be tomorrow. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Pansala Prabhupada ki jai. Vishnu pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha. Patithanam pavadebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari 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 Hari.